Welcome to Friday, the day where I have no work because the state of California has completely fallen apart yet again and has no budget, and so all of the working class people have to suffer for the legislature's inability to do their jobs correctly. Yay, democracy! Anyway, I thought I would tell you guys the story of my worst dating experience because that was one of the suggestions that I had been given, and I think this story is kind of funny. A little troubling still to me, but whatever. So when I was 16, I went on my first official date. I'd had girlfriends in the past, but this is like my first, like, we went out, had a date, whatever. And it was with a girl I had been dating, or who was my girlfriend kind of off and on my sophomore year in high school that I'm not going to talk about right now because that's a whole troubling experience. But we went on this date, and we just went to the movies, and her uncle gave us a ride to the theater, and he had just gotten out of prison, maybe not even a month before we did this. And I know what you're thinking, that her uncle just got out of prison, something should have gone off in my head to be like, hey, this maybe not be a good idea. I was stupid and 16. I don't know what else to say. So we go, this giant truck that could run me over and turn me into squash jelly in the freeway. We get there, drop us off, and she gets out of the car first, and he's like, I want to talk to you. And this guy is like 6'3", 250 pounds, bench presses the truck that he's driving, shaved head, tattoos everywhere, goatee. I mean, you can picture this, I hope, because he's terrifying. And so, of course, I'm just there trembling like he's going to cut off my left arm and beat me to death with it. And he proceeds to tell me that, she doesn't need a boyfriend right now. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, sure, yeah, no boyfriend. I didn't want to be your boyfriend anymore. Well, that's good. She just needs a friend. Like, oh, yeah, I'll be a friend. Friend's good friend. I like friends. And, that was basically the extent of our conversation, that I was not to pursue any sort of relationship with this girl, which was probably good advice in the end that I should have heeded months before. And he's like, she doesn't need to be kissing no boys or doing all that. It's like, okay, yeah, sure. So we sat in the theater, didn't even hold hands or anything, nothing. And then she went home and I went home, and that was really the end of our relationship. That was kind of at the end of that semester, that year. He caused a whole lot of problems for her family outside of our relationship, a whole lot of crazy things. He ended up getting put back in jail, I think, because she'd called me once during the summer after we'd broken up, and we weren't talking anymore because it was bad things. And she asked me to testify or give a, I don't know what they call it when a cop asks to be a witness, but not like in a court. Like, they just wanted me to talk to the police to give like a character sketch or something like that. I'm not sure what it was, but I told her, heck no, I am not getting involved in this craziness. And she got all pissed off at me, hung up the phone. I never heard from her again. Thankfully so. So, it was my worst dating experience ever. Ever. Worst date ever. I never really go on dates as most people would go on dates. I don't know. Maybe because I'm just boring. Sorry, boring. So anyway, that's my worst date experience. It was a lot worse than I obviously made it sound. I don't think I gave it enough awfulness, but it was really bad, really uncomfortable, and it had to be so bad because I can honestly not remember what movie it is we went to go see. And again, not because we were kissing or anything like that, because we were, she had her chair, I had my chair, and that was it. I have no idea what we saw. It was obviously unimportant and irrelevant to my existence. So, yay, bad dates. So if you ever have a girlfriend who has an uncle that just got out of prison, probably stay away. I would think that would be the best. Yeah. So, anyway, Friday. I'll see you guys Monday. Peace out. Okay, you guys, welcome to your first edition of Movie Quote Fridays. Maybe we'll make this a thing. Who knows? Are you ready? Okay, I need to compose myself. Okay, not really. My mom has got the hots for me. Leave your comments below what you think, what movie it is.